Hey, alright, it's time to go holiday shopping for that one D&D nerd in your life. But maybe you're not sure what's good and what's not. So, today, we're going to go over a bunch of fun gift ideas for D&D lovers this holiday season. As a disclaimer, we are not sponsored by any of these brands, but hey, if you want to, we're open. First, let's start with the basics. Books. Recently, a bunch of new collections have been released. Each of these comes with new or updated content, and if you're familiar with how up-to-date your player is, then maybe just getting them one of these would be enough to make their holiday. There is the default rulebook gift set, which holds the Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Monster Manual, an essential pack for all tables. There is the expansion gift set, which has Xanathar's Guide to Everything, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse, a good pack for giving your player's game some extra content. And lastly, there is Spelljammer, a new adventure and supplement pack that has rules for D&D in space. If you're unsure what your player has and want this to be a complete surprise, I'm betting that's the one to get. For tables that you already know have all of the books, you could always spruce up their actual table experience. Whether it's embellishing their maps or giving them a more diverse selection of miniatures, I'm sure that no one would say no to some help. Brands that are a known good for minis are, of course, Wizards of the Coast, the makers of the game. They also make their own miniatures, and while they're a bit pricier, they're really good quality. Some even come painted. Reaper is another good one for buying your little guys. Theirs are a bit cheaper in cost and make, but that just means you get more bang for your buck. And for maps, Warlock and Dwarven Forge are always good choices. For other supplemental things like dice and dice trays, Chessex is always the brand for buying dice. Honestly, I bought a lot of dice in my time, from really cheap $1 sets on AliExpress, all the way up to $100 plus custom sets on Etsy. They all roll about the same. Just keep an eye on the materials and understand what kind of player you got. The basic ones are plastic, resin, metal, and gemstone, and in order they track like this. Plastic dice can go on any tray or even be rolled on the table. The same goes for resin. Metal dice should always be rolled in the tray, and ideally not a wood one because you don't want to gouge it. And gemstone dice need to be treated with care, as I've damaged mine by not rolling correctly. They can be rolled in wood, but a leather or foam or whatever other kind of tray, soft one, is probably best. They can be rolled on the table too, but that risks them flying off. So, know what kind of situation your player is in, or you can also get them a tray. 4 trays, they fall like this. Your basic kinds are faux leather, felt, and wood. The felt trays are the cheapest and they tend to feel it. The leather ones are the standard, they're not too expensive and they pack very easily. Wood ones can be crazy expensive, like $70+, but they're also really nice. With a felt lining on the bottom of the tray and some pads on the actual underside, a nice dice storage area, and some nice metal corners to keep that wood looking good, this thing, if treated well, will last a lifetime. And lastly, for good ideas today, a Hero Forge gift card can never go amiss. There's just some characters that the pre-made minis can't do justice, and so when they fail, Hero Forge is there to save the day. A website to make custom miniatures, print and paint them, and ship them right to your door. If you think your player has everything, let them choose on Hero Forge. Thank you all for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to tell the player that you got your gift ideas from us and that they should totally follow us too. Bye.